This is the citation, the verbal citation page that I will be using today for my speech. And this is the outline that I will be referencing. Now, I am going to show you my 3 audience members that will happily be joining us today. Thank you, guys. My name is Bridget Fricky, and I will be doing an informative speech on Robert L. Johnson. The world of television changed completely when BET was created. Robert L. Johnson is the founder of Black Entertainment Television, which was created in 1980. It became a full-fledged channel in 1983. But what I wanted to begin with, I want to start off talking about his background, a little bit about his childhood, where he went to school, and I want to move on to how he created BET, then lastly to how it made a huge impact on television overall. I'm going to go ahead and reference my verbal citation page. At the early age of 12, Robert L. Johnson knew that he wanted to be an entrepreneur. As stated by Johnson in an interview with Eric Spanberg, he stated that I realized if I wanted to make some money, I'd be better for myself. He hated getting up early. He began a job delivering at Rockford Morning Star, which led to the beginning of BET being created in 1980, So BET was built from a tiny cable outlet only airing 2 hours a week to now in 2020 airing in over 70 million households total. Can you believe that? That's pretty huge, especially for the African American community. Like I stated before, in the time period where Robert L. Johnson was born, blacks were not expected to flourish, so this is pretty outstanding. I also wanted to talk about the several doors that Robert L. Johnson opened for the black community. He donated over $5 million to selected institutions. I'm gonna go ahead and reference my verbal citation page. According to Britannica, in 1991, BET became the first black controlled company to be listed in a New York Stock Exchange. That is another huge accomplishment. BET thrived more in the 90s, adding more channels, expanding, reaching new film and publishing divisions, more channels, and even a website. I remember growing up as a child watching BET music videos after school. That was a huge thing for me and my siblings. Let's see here. BET was sold to Giant Media Group Viacom in 2001 for $3 billion, making Robert L. Johnson the first black billionaire. That is also a very huge accomplishment. Robert L. Johnson also owned a huge major sports team. He was the owner of the Charlotte Bobcats. Now, in conclusion, I told you about Robert L. Johnson's life. I gave you a little bit about his background, his upbringing, his accomplishments in high school, college, and after. I gave you information on how he created BET, the impact that he had on the African American community and television alone. Robert L. Johnson changed the world of television completely when he created BET. Robert L. Johnson, in conclusion, created BET. Thank you guys. My name is Bridget, and that was my informative speech for today.